Sam, we've received an urgent request from the Northern Environmental Observatory. Brigands to the west of the facility have got their hands on a large stockpile of weapons and have taken it back to their base. This happened shortly after the recent Tarfall abated. The surrounding area was littered with a massive quantity of cargo that had been washed up by the tar. The brigands wasted no time gathering up everything they could and hauling it back to their encampment. This included weapons and gear unlike any we've seen before. And now we've begun observing new brigand units in the field. These ones are wearing red, reinforced armor, accented with luminescent light strips. As their unique appearance suggests, they're more resistant to damage. Melee and electrical attacks are especially ineffective against them. These units have clearly been outfitted for close quarters combat, and their sudden deployment is troubling to say the least. Their presence likely indicates that the brigands are gearing up for a raid of some sort. If we ignore this development, the brigands could use their new toys to attack the observatory, and there's no telling what might happen then. So we need to seize all of them before they have a chance to do so. Moreover, the latest data from the observatory strongly suggests an explosion of some sort occurred just beneath the Earth's surface not long ago. APAS analyzed the shockwave and has concluded that it is consistent with the type produced by ground-penetrating ordnance. This leads us to believe that the cargo the brigands secured may have included powerful explosive material. Directly assaulting the brigands using firearms risks triggering these devices, and we cannot predict how that would affect the region. Any sort of catastrophic explosion may also have an adverse impact on the tar currents. It is therefore critical that you avoid combat and secure the cargo without alerting them if possible. I implore you to take on this main order, Sam, and soon.
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired. Take care not to attract the enemy's attention. Be careful, Sam. Those shells contain tranquilizing gas. Done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
Okay. Almost there.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Whoa, did you really go out and steal all that stuff from the brigands? Way to go, Sam. Let me get started on processing your haul. It all looks to be in decent enough condition to me. Job well done. You have accomplished so much, done things only you could have done. We want you to have this data as thanks. We've increased your allocation of materials.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The guidepost data we just shared with you is great for making landmarks to prevent people from getting lost, even at night. but also for creating a route. Aside from that, we've also made it. The rivers ahead of you are prone. Oh, and Sam, there's actually one other thing I wanted to talk about. Call it a little insight into the cargo you recovered on our behalf. It included a device I believe you guys have taken to calling a chiral jammer. These jammers are capable of disrupting the flow of local tar currents. In addition, you also recovered some explosives modded to be able to penetrate the ground and detonate within the tar. This would destabilize the currents over a large area. Needless to say, both these items could have been used to deliver an enormous blow to the chiral network. In other words, we've really dodged a bullet. But what I'd like to know is why this tech wound up in their hands in the first place. Can't chalk it up to pure chance. Honestly, it's almost like those brigands knew in advance that the tar was hiding cargo. We've got to consider the possibility that someone gave them a heads up. Food for thought on the road ahead.
Excellent work, Sam. You'll be happy to hear that tomorrow's regained consciousness. Once you're back on board the DHV Magellan, you should see for yourself.
Order completed. Well done.
Stop it.
Someone doesn't like shoes? She won't even touch any normal food. But at least we managed to convince her to take a shower. No, tomorrow. We don't do that.
Seems like a real handful.
She just needs some time to settle.
You must be tired, Sam. Get some rest.
Was that, tasty, Sam? Sam, been a while Tomorrow seemed to react negatively to overstimulation. This is likely just a defensive mechanism, so to speak. A way to safeguard her mind from the strange and unfamiliar. At times like these, it's best to limit the number of people attempting to help the distressed individual. So let's trust in Rainy and Fragile to take care of her. You've been receiving more dangerous orders. I respect your willingness to undertake them without any fuss. Please, don't hesitate to rely on me for assistance if you ever find yourself in need of it. While I'm incapable of fighting like you, if you throw me toward your enemies, I can keep them distracted for a short while at least. Sam, the Brigands' vehicles are of a rather antiquated design, significantly different from the standard pickup off-roader. You won't be able to get them repaired at distribution centers or on the DHV Magellan. Can't even store them in a garage. They're enemy property after all. Too risky to bring inside our facilities. Could be booby-trapped. I'd not get into the habit of using them too often if I were you.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Sam, by linking up the various sites farther to the north, you'll eventually be able to establish a connection to Hartman's facility. In short, it's time to tackle the northern part of the continent. Start by bringing the F2 South Distribution Center into the network. Some of the staff there are former residents of pt.9 who managed to escape the city before it was swallowed up by the tar. In addition to overseeing distribution operations, they also protect the facility from would-be assailants. Unfortunately, local chiral contamination levels are extremely high, leading to disturbing reports of paranormal phenomena near the facility. The cargo you're tasked with delivering should aid staff in dealing with this issue. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal to proceed.
accepted. Thank you. Very impressive work, Sam.
There be somewhere we can cross more easily?
drawbridge, I presume. Yeah, you seem like the genuine article. Welcome. Hope it wasn't too hard to track. I'll just need a moment to check your cargo. The contents are in serviceable condition. Not bad at all. You have been making a real difference around here. Keep it up, all right? All right. Go ahead and put us on the chiral network.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So we've been linked up, at last. There's also the necrobiotes you brought us as well. Feels like we finally turned a corner.
For our part, we've shared data for some custom vehicle components, as well as some sturdy combat boots. I'm sure the vehicle parts in particular will come in handy for combat and cargo retrieval. You need all the help you can get, because those armed survivalists waiting for you out east are far more dangerous foes than the brigands. They're a bunch of fools who won't hesitate to kill people, with no shortage of lethal weaponry. Though I'll be damned if I know where they got it. Make sure you're prepared before you head their way. Speaking of which, those combat boots ought to add some serious power to your kicks. You might want to equip a pair if you intend on getting up close and personal.
They're not something just anyone should be messing with. Their affinity with the dead makes them dangerous. But that's also why we can use them to prevent the dead from attacking us. With that kind of power at our disposal, we can put people's minds at ease. Could solve all kinds of problems, I'm sure.
We've uploaded some schematics for pickup off-roader parts. One of them is a heavy machine gun. It automatically acquires and fires at targets in range. It uses MP bullets for added versatility. It's effective not only against human enemies like armed survivalists, but BTs as well. The other part is a sticky cannon. When mounted, it independently scans for cargo in the vehicle's vicinity and collects it. You'll find it makes rounding up dropped cargo easier than ever. And who wouldn't want that? Pickup off-roaders can be equipped with 2 parts like these simultaneously. So choose whatever's best for the situation at hand. Some people have called me that. A while back, we had a situation with this group that went around looting whatever supplies they felt like. And I was the boxing champ who went up against these guys and sent them all packing with nothing but his bare fists. That's the story they tell, but it sure as hell ain't the truth. I didn't charge gallantly into battle and beat the shit out of them. I approached them in peace so we could work it out. I asked why they were stealing from other people, and they said it was because they didn't have the skills to live any other way. So I taught them other ways to survive, trained them a bit. Nothing more than that, really. In the end, all we had to do was talk to each other. They weren't like the other riffraff you find around here. And they're still here. In fact, working in this facility. If anyone around here deserves to be called a hero, it's you, Sam. I mean, you're the one trekking across Australia trying to bring everyone together. Anyway, Right now, we're trying to develop equipment tailored to close combat specialists. If we succeed, anyone will be capable of fighting as well as the so-called Golden Fist. Feel free to lend a hand if our project interests you. Thanks again. We're glad to have you in our corner. With your support, we'll be able to do so much more for others. Stay strong and keep doing your thing. We're in this fight together.
Sam, you're the best. Now get yourself back to the DHV Magellan and take a load off. Just so you know, tomorrow's been doing much better. Pay her a visit when you can, okay?
Order completed. Well done. Vehicle ready. Please drive carefully. Safe travels. Hydration recommended.
Man, this one's for you. Yo!
longer, okay? Raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. You know this song? So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Okay.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red.
Are you all right, Sam? That was a gatequake just now. It seems Westport Knot was hit hard, and their Cairo printer is no longer working. I'm afraid we won't be able to continue expanding the network until it's back up and running. Pick up your next main order via the terminal at the F2 South Distribution Center.
Necrobiotes are fascinating, and they seem to have become more commonplace lately as well, ever since you and I were swallowed up by that tar fall, to be specific. This sudden increase in the population should be considered yet another example of an environmental anomaly. If we successfully extend the network across the continent and trigger a plate gate to appear, such anomalies should begin to wane. Sam, so Samson Hook from the F2 South Distribution Center is not a man to be trifled with, no sir. I did some research, and I found he's a popular local figure, beloved by one and all, it seems. Known as the Golden Fist as well. But don't misunderstand. I'd wager the people's love for him is not rooted solely in his considerable martial prowess.
Hi, Sam.
Oh boy.
you made it out okay. Those tremors were intense, but we're doing fine here. I think West Fort Knott got the worst of it, though. Your cargo has already been prepared. If you could deliver it to West Fort Knott as quickly as you can, that'd be great. We need to support each other at times like these, so pick up the priority order from the delivery terminal right away. I'm counting on you, Sam.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Order accepted. Thank you.
So I'll shut the door and leave for a glass of wet champagne. Pour it on the TV screen. For your dresses in a row. Take the blonde with the blue bow. In a city I don't know. In a city I don't know. Don't rely on famous men. Only raising common sense. Let me lie on Alice bed.
My name's Sam. So why stay here?
And I was right, but you still put up a fight. Well, I know you're tired, dear, so I'll shut the door and leave. Don't rely on famous men. Only live in common den.
Anybody out there?
Alice bed.
I'm Sam. My name's Sam too.
Good morning to you. Process your orders and requests.
Feels good. Okay, just a bit further now.
Measures to withstand the heat.
Oh, Sam, I'm so glad to see you again. We just got hit by a massive quake. I was afraid you might have got hurt out there, or worse. Anyway, I'll check your cargo. The cargo looks downright perfect to me. You certainly are good at what you do. It feels as though we're always leaning on you for support. Please allow us to return the favor with this data. Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thank you so much.
We should be able to get our chiral printer in working order now. I've never felt tremors like that before. Not even when the tar currents were acting up. It makes me pretty concerned about other folks living nearby. But at least the monorail you patched up seems to be none the worse for wear. Hey, out of curiosity, have you restored any of the other large mines? They'd be a great source of materials if you were ever in need. Are you familiar with the island that lies north of our facility here at West Fort 9? Well, there's a shelter on that island. The man who lives there only cares about his research and never talks to anyone. But I can't help worrying that he might have been hurt during the tremors. There are a few large mines in the northern part of the continent, not far from where you'll find North Fort Knot. Or where you used to be able to find it, I should say, before it was wiped off the map by a void out. As for the mines, no one knows if they were obliterated too. But if you happen to be headed that way, you might want to see if they're still around. You've been such a big help to us. Rest assured, our staff will see that everyone gets their share of the aid packages you delivered. A lot of people are going to be singing your praises before too long. Best of luck to you with everything.
Thanks for all your hard work. Everything there seems to be in order. But one cannot help but wonder what other facilities were affected. Anyway, you can pick up your next order from the F2 South Distribution Center. This one's a rescue mission, Sam. Someone's been taken hostage by the armed survivalists, and we need you to extract them to safety. The survivalists have been known to kill people, so you'll want to take extra care when preparing for this one. Oh, and it seems the tar currents have finally stabilized. So the D.H. Magellan should be able to travel without issue. Call us if you need us. All right, Sam. Good luck.
Order completed. Well done.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The
О как, о как. Сидим тут, смотрим за мной. Ну, честно говоря, это пока что выглядит как аномалия, что оно все быстро заработало. Поэтому стрёмненько пока. Надеюсь, ты это слышишь, конечно. Следишь за мной? О как, следит она за мной. А, слышишь? Ёкарный бабай. Фух. Так, я надеюсь, оно переместится? Или как? Я вот не знаю, как вот оно меня просит. Я просто впадло возвращаться на Магеллан. Это типа вообще падло просто вообще. Бля, реально просто придется нахуй. Ёбаный в рот. О! Я понял. Давай. Давай. Опа. Бля, сначала отъехать надо. Так, лайк поставила карте, так. Нихуя себе просто. Я научился этой хуйней пользоваться. Ёбаный насрал. О! О! А теперь... Так, мы ставим сначала этого. Тучки лайк. У завтра отличная память, и ничего не приходится говорить дважды. С каждым днем научится все больше и больше новых слов. Впрочем, когда ей удобно, она быстро это все забывает. Короче, видимо, ребенок какой-то, из кокона вышел. Хрен пойми. Так, собственно, мы теперь прокладываем маршрут до сюда. О как. Все. Так, а что-то у меня... Не кажется ли у меня это что-то... А, спецслава. Расходировать материалы. Оп. Так, сейчас будет какая-то будет экшн-миссия, надо кого-то спасти. Вот. Так что мы ползем вниз. Мы ползем вниз. Реально можем трясти. Нет, не вибись. Наебался. Молодец. Так, ладронь можно-нибудь падло. Давай вообще кругок посмотрю, секундочку. Оп-оп-оп. О, как. Пицца. Я тоже хочу пиццу. Я тоже хочу. Вот зачем вот так со мной делать? Вот соблазнять, там, Мишенька, приди, Мишенька, призовись, блин. Вот зачем? Спасите друга. Чё, бля? От вооруженных выживальщиков. Какой-то дед печальный. Хуёво деду, видимо. Ох.
Hey, Sam. Charlie here. This order is a hostage rescue operation. The target for extraction is this man. He was conducting a search in a mining region when communications abruptly ceased. He went there at the behest of the Dowser, who resides at the next facility you need to link up. Take heed that the mine in question is currently under the control of the armed survivalists, a faction whose members have no reservations about using lethal force and should be considered a serious threat. To make matters worse, some of them have been observed wearing armor as well as active skeletons. Such enemies will possess increased mobility and defensive capabilities. It would therefore be prudent to bring equipment to counter these advantages. There's no telling how much longer they'll keep the hostage alive. Moreover, saving him may help us to pursue future objectives in this region and beyond. Regardless, this is a matter of life and death for the Dowser's friend. Give your preparations all due consideration. He's counting on you, Sam.
Ну, собственно, мы что, проползем на нашей бричке-то? Ну, так, я только машину на границе оставлю, на гору поднимусь, по ебальникам посношу, его заберу. Я, может быть, просто их нейтрализовать, наверное, проще всего. Потом по горе поднимаюсь и еду к лозу искательницы ее друга привезти. Окей. Так, что у нас снова? Беру ботинки, кстати, да, надо их собрать. Бам! Что-то еще хотел собрать вроде. А, да. Новую. Для моего супер-пупер грузовичка. Пам-пам-пам. Это мы в пикап. Это мы надеваем. Крупным кругом. Переработать. Понятно. Я по часу вообще сколько будет готово? Ты прям много времени на нее потратил, да, получается? Или как? Сюда доеду. В этом чувак нереально пиздит в воздух. Какую он показывает? А, он показывает. Понятно. Понятно.
Wowzer!
Надо как-то никуда не дойти. Да, надеюсь, там и так много было тоже везде. Надеюсь, что потом. Пам-парам-пам-парам. Не хватает песни, не знаю какой я сейчас включу. Секундочку. Можно так тоже. Если не дальнобойщики прошлый, я там посмотрел, вообще
Он садится с ней рядом, он берет ее за плечи и причудливым узором засветает его речь. Слушай, там далеко-далеко есть земля. Там Новый год, ты не поверишь, там Новый год, давай за год. Вот. Там снег, там столько снега, что если б я там не был сам, я б не поверил, что бывает столько снега, что земля не видит неба и звездам не видать с вершин. Как посреди вечерних веков машин мчится тихий огонек моей души.
Так. Ну, собственно, что нас сейчас ждет? Нас сейчас ждет жесткое месиво. Так. Для этого жесткого месива мы что делаем? Мы одеваем жесткие очки. А это что такое? Губная гармошка? Чё, блядь? Губная гармошка? Что, блядь?
You know that harmonica of yours? Why don't you try playing it for a little bit?
А как? Как мне выбрать? А, понял. Нихуя себе. О, как. Мне аж не нравится эта песня. Ёбаный в рот. А еще вы говорите, Кодзима не гений. Да мне вообще похуй, вообще. Чел такие стоят, а наверное думают, ёбаный в рот. Чел, блядь, на всю кругу губную эту гармошку хуярит. Пиздата. Так. Сандалик. Фонарь не нужен, очки. Мы их поднимаем на лоб, типа мы крутые солнечные ребята. Кепочки интересных нет. Окей. О, вышка есть. Сейчас на вышке чекнем, что там происходит интересного. Пам-парам. Блять, не запинайся нахуй. Повесил вышку. Нихуя ты мне показал куда. Нахуй мне это. Я хочу удалить ее. А, вот так вот. Что это такое сделал? А, она обозначила мне все сразу. Нихуя они ездят тут на, блядь, дальнобой хуево. Половую карту. Они там еще внутрь куда-то доезжают, нихуя себе. Понятно. Ну понятно, что нихуя непонятно какие-то есть бабоши. Так, 13 штук. Их 13, надо их отпиздить. Надо какой-то ХГ взять, наверное. Ладно, что меня не запалили, короче. так и хочется. Нихуя скаканул. Уебан. Так, они не полили. Ну ладно, мы меняем позицию. Так, первый готов. Да ты шо, ёпта. Главное, что какой-то, блядь, педик не подошел. Он не разбудил своего собрата, потому что он там действительно. Вон там бежит еще один. Гений мысли нахуй. Загонишь рядом, я тебе вижу. Да, блядь, ему просто похуй, ёбаный в рот. Нет, нет, беги! Уебан, блядь! Сука! Ребеночка разодорили моего. Так, не плачь! Не плачь! Не плачь! Не плачь! Все, пиздато. Так. Пока никто не приблизился, собственно. Сука, он его разбудил, да? Или чё? А, нет. Сука, он его разбудил, да. Так. Так что он у тебя тоже кто он убедил. Ты охуел вообще, долбоёбина ёбаная. Ебанище нахуй. Получаешь ебанище нахуй. Вот так. Сука. Нихуя ты уебан. Будем пока вот так вот делать. Вроде еще должно нормально быть. О, бля. Так. Понятно. Так, еще один готов. Куда вы поплыли нахуй, ёбаный в рот? Не видно там. Только вы бы не дать ему нахуй. Блядь. Норм. Понятно, сейчас будем с ним там идти, блядь. максимуму. Осталось их 4, собственно, да? Так. Так, готов один. Так, остался один. Понимаю, вообще близенько. Иди сюда, нормально. Реально? Ну все нахуй. Что-то липучку просто захуярил и ничего не делать, блядь. Все. Ну все, прошагнали. А, так я могу батарейку так еще это делать. Так, бронегрузами. Тут. Что мне тут выгрузить? Подсумок. Дедок. Ты чё валяешься?
The man we came to rescue appears to be unconscious. Place him in a protective bag and get him to safety.
На гол. Бля. Ну почему тут лежит-то? Прям грузами. Ну как будто бы похуй вообще. Ну окей, я сделаю просто новое. Хуй мне делать-то.
Alright, time to take our ailing friend to the Dowser shelter. We just need to figure out how to get over these mountains first.
Что за музыка случилась такая, блядь? Блядь, уебан. Я не понял, раньше не случилось. Что-то мне?
Так. Generator. Wouldn't want to be near that if it released its charge.
Так что сейчас мы его преодолеем, не похуй. «936 метров». Оба. Реально слышал, это приятно Питер, вероятно всего я уже готовилась. А ты не зовешь меня, хули? А как это будет? Так. Блядь, это колесо тупилось, ёбаная шляпа. Так, и раз мы продолжаем так, мы продолжаем вот так.
Долго не упрямый, чужих дорога подо мной. Еще чуть-чуть, и прощаться с землей, я ей клянусь. Место не зайду, пойдет. Ангелы не вещай.
Опа, нет. Эту музыку мне нравится нам. Не знаю. Первому в Стрэндингу. Лор мы слушаем. Вышла пижама. Умные лекарства. Ох, он еще по дороге пакетом забирается. На нахуй. Кача. Точно, когда любимые герои, главные герои у Кодзимы всегда любят говорить фразы. Вот этих педиков надо бы набрать. Поезд для измерения электропотенциала. Нихуя себе. Электрики, что ли? Да, как-нибудь тут съехать-то будет. Вот так, что ли? Да, вот так. Это что, скрытое, что ли? Ока. Лого-искательница. Спасибо, вовремя. Так, доставить. Доставить, окей. Доебался сын, да? Ебаный урод. Как же комично-то, блядь, иногда в игре, когда они просто реально лайки показывают, то пиздец.
There you are. Thank goodness. And you saved my friend too. Give me a moment to take stock. He seems to be in reasonably good health. I'm so relieved. I have to say, you've done altogether. There's something special about you. I can tell. I think you might be just the person I've been looking for. This was meant to be. I can feel it. Bring me online.
Ну все заебись. Так. 105 килограмм твой друг вешал, ёбаный в рот.
Chiral network now, am I? You can't even begin to imagine how much this is going to benefit my work. As thanks, I've shared the schematic for a level 2 PCC. I sense you'll need to build all kinds of structures to deal with the obstacles you're going to encounter from here on out. For instance, this more advanced PCC will allow you to fabricate zip lines. And this zip line's design is even better than the one you used back in the UCA. I also have another gift to share. A schematic for a boost skeleton. Throw it on and it'll allow you to carry heavy cargo with relative ease. And prepare to be amazed when you give it a boost. You'll run faster than ever and jump even farther too. That's a signature feature. It also has shock absorbers that reduce the damage you take from a big drop. But don't forget that boosting consumes battery power, so make sure you've got enough for when you need to rely on these features. Oh, and in case you're wondering, that friend of mine you rescued is doing well.
Да не, мне похуй.
His condition is stable and he's just catching up on some sleep. I can't thank you enough for getting him out. Like the old design. Oh, what is that?
Ну, понятно, ничего интересного.
Oh, my friend brought a few back. It's just a shame he grabbed them before they'd fully ripened. He's got a bit of an impulsive nature, just his way. But don't worry, they'll be ready to eat soon enough. I'll send them to you then. Thank you again, Sam. I'm glad you were able to get them out safely. That group was more dangerous than your average band of hostiles. Those weapons they were carrying were state-of-the-art. You'll need to keep an eye out for them in the future. Groups like these make me nervous about letting Tomorrow spend time outside, even though she's doing better. When you return to the DH3 Magellan, you should see for yourself how much progress she's made. And get some rest. You're long overdue. I'm sure Dahlman's tired too.
За нас говорит. Чисто. Летающая тварь. Нихуя себе. Склад объекта. Пам-пам-пам. Так, не вот мы их доверим. Так. Значит, это нахуй нам надо уже больше. Раз у нас года пиздата есть. Собственно, вот это. Ах ты ж, не дает мне сделать. Ну ладно, собственно, пока так. Прилетела. Чучела. Ой, блядь, ну чё, долбоёбу что ли? Ёбаный в рот. Ну садись, чё он такое?
Thanks for the help. This one's for you.
Как же он быстро садится, ёбаный в рот. Что у нас там на этот раз за кино?
Hey, come on.
Tomorrow. I'm sorry, but you have to stay on board. It's too dangerous to go out by yourself. And you'll have to put on your shoes.
Look at this, Tamar. They're not quite ripe yet, but I think they might... It's okay, Tamar, really. For you.
Я в ахуе. Опять девочки что-то какой-то гремник устроили ему, а? А помыться, блядь. Ты, сука, грязный гондон.
Hey Sam, had yourself a good kip? There's something we'd like to discuss with you. Mind coming to the bridge for a quick chat?
Я сначала помыться, хули ты такой грязный, сука. Теперь можно есть яблоко, да? Сука, он не хочет есть яблоко. Уебан. Ну ладно, пошли на мостик.
Glad you're here. I thought both of you should have a say in this. Listen, about the girl, tomorrow. This is the spot where we picked her up. We're still reading Tarfall activity there, which means there might still be a passage to the other side. It's possible she could still use it to go back home.
You want to send her back to that hellhole?
If that's where her family is, it's where she belongs.
You've got to be kidding me.
This isn't her world. She isn't one of us. That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Or to be more accurate, be born from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
Wait, are you saying that tomorrow is a chiral creature?
No, not at all. Her DNA and cellular structure prove that she's human.
Well, the world we found her in was filled with the dead. Almost like some kind of beach. But tomorrow herself is alive. She's a living human being. We should look after her here. Women and children and the weak have always been easy targets. In every conflict and disaster, we're always the first to suffer.
But even if her world is as bleak as you suspect, she may still be happier there, surrounded by the friends and family she knows and loves.
Friends and family don't guarantee happiness. Not in the least.
I understand how you feel, but I believe she should stay with us. Sam,
I was there. I saw her home. And it was a hellhole. We can't send her back.
All right. I'm pulling rank and making the call. She stays. At least until things have calmed down. Understood?
Did you hear that just now? It came from the hall outside. It's hard to say what we should do about tomorrow. That everyone is of a different opinion is to be expected. Our positions are informed by our past
Да,
experiences.
тяжело, конечно.
To me, it matters less where I am than who I am with. So long as I am in the company of those I care about, I am happy to go wherever. But what does tomorrow think, I wonder? Until she can speak for herself, I believe we should go with what Fragile has decided. That friend of the Dowser we rescued was a very brave man, don't you think? To go to such a dangerous place all by himself, in spite of the countless potential risks. Perhaps it would have been better if he wasn't quite so brave. The armed survivalists don't seem concerned in the least about causing people's deaths. It's unconscionable, terrifying too. Man, the thought alone's enough to make me feel sick. Sam, none of us can go through catastrophic trauma without being forever scarred by the experience. Trying to reclaim a sense of normalcy through routine can help the heart to heal. Your deliveries are making a big difference, Sam. For others and for yourself.
Sam, something worrying came to my attention while I was searching for Tomorrow. There have been a few reports of mechanized belligerents in this region. You should consider them hostile if and when you come into contact. So, review your equipment loadout via the delivery terminal and make sure you're prepared for anything. Only then should you pick up the next main order.
All of Drawbridge is committed to helping you find Tomorrow. Let's bring her back home, Sam.
Look, Sam, Tomorrow's footprints. Why don't we see where they lead? Sam, look at that vehicle. It's registered to Tomorrow. She must have used it. Perhaps she was trying to make her way across the river.
Thanks for the help.
Sam, I think I've got something. Check the marker I've added to your map.
See that structure?
Okay.
I suspect Tomorrow was the one who built it. You think Tomorrow perhaps used this rope to make her descent?
This one's for you.
Sam, we might have found Tomorrow's trail. Check the marker on your map. It may help you track her down.
Sam, that vehicle appears to be locked up tight. You won't be able to take it for a drive.
It's okay. It's alright.
Who calls for comfort? I think Tomorrow might have been the one who placed this ladder here. your Odra deck just move? I don't sense any BTs. Be careful, Sam. It may not be a BT, but something's out there. Look, Sam. A cairn. Tomorrow may have stopped here to rest and get her bearings. Our investigation's on the right track. I just know it is.
Thank you kindly.
Sam, I think we've got a lead on tomorrow's whereabouts. You'll find a new marker on your map. Use it to refine your search.
Sam, we have to deal with these mechs first. We can find tomorrow once that's done. Excellent work, Sam. Now then, let's see if we can learn...
Thank you.
I didn't have anywhere else to go.
Were you trying to find your way back?
I suppose you have friends and family there, waiting for you to come home?
I don't know.
Everyone there has passed on. There's no place for the living in that world.
Tell me, am I really alive?
Well, yeah. Of course you are. Do you want to stay with us on the DHV Magellan?
But I saw how everyone was fighting because of me.
I'm sorry.
All that wasn't your fault. We're just worried about you. Wait.
I don't think I ever had a family. Do you have one?
No. Not anymore.
You miss them?
Yeah.
So, I can stay on the ship? Thank you.
You have a very special gift tomorrow. It could help us. But for that to happen, you first need to learn how to control it. Want to come work for us? You can stay on the ship as long as you like.
This is our gift to you. As long as you have it, we'll find you. No matter where you go.
Welcome to Drawbridge. To our little family. Come on, let's head inside.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Sam, this is Tom. There's something that's been on my mind lately. You had a run-in with some mysterious mechanized assailants while searching for tomorrow, right? Well, after comparing their data to that of the gargantuan mech Higgs summoned, I've concluded that you're prepared to face them, we've added a Ghost Mech archive to the VR weapons and combat training program. Access it to check out the data we've collected regarding these mechs so far. Anyway, next up you'll be disembarking to go and connect Hartman's research facility to the network. He's an old mate of yours, I understand. Once you've made your preparations, access the Dowser's delivery terminal to get underway. Of course, the DHV Magellan can take you directly to the Dowser's shelter if you like. So if that's your preference, go ahead and give us the order to head there.
I'm so relieved that Tomorrow was unharmed. She must have been terribly nervous, trying to brave an unfamiliar world. But she's safe now, thanks to you, Sam. And now we have to show the girl that we're equipped to take care of her. That the DHV Magellan is a place she shouldn't be afraid to return to. A place that she can call home. I was surprised by how effectively Tomorrow was able to fight those mechs. The way she took advantage of the tar and used her unique abilities against them, it demonstrated impressive improvisational skills. But her capacity to rapidly accelerate the age of any material or enemy she comes into contact with. Oh, I can't help but be a little jealous. But there are other ways I can contribute to your work, and I hope to continue doing so. I don't...
This way.